Hey guys, check this out, a new trick I learned. Hey Jonathan Joestar, how you doing? Man, you've been lifting weights, I can see. Yeah, and well, it makes sense, you're an 80s anime main character, so of course you'd lift weights. Oh, Mako, is that you? Oh, baby, oh.
I have to do something first, hot stuff!
Oh, I see. Well, later, baby. Yeah, pretty cool. I really thought I'd have to get a better app to show pictures, crop out, you know what I mean. But now I know the trick. Man, this app really does have everything. Alright. Go in the intro! Hey, that's my job to say. Sorry, Danny. Howdy everyone, Detective Pikachu and Totally Emerald here. You like my accent? Yeah, I tried that accent last review, but then stopped midpoint because, I don't know, I guess I just wasn't feeling it at the time. But I really wanted to retry it this time, so let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments section below.
It was good, Daddy!
Oh, thanks Pikachu. Alright, anyway, we're here to review One Piece episode 984 titled Luffy Goes Out of Control, Sneaking into Kaido's Banquet. Yeah, that sounds like something Luffy would do. Kind of like how I raided the dessert table at my junior prom. Ah, memories. Man, that was some party. Speaking of which, we see Orochi partying with so many sexy girls in Kaido's uniform. Oh my god, wow, oh wow. 1 minute into the video and I am already turned on as fuck. And I bet Orochi is too, especially with all that booze he's drinking. Just look at him, man. Kanjuro sure made his day, informing him of the Akazaya. After some flashbacks, we cut to the Akazaya Alliance. After some time padding, we have Kinemon's eyes glow while he points with Japanese text saying, "The raid has kicked off!" And with that, they're off! The Eastern forces led by Kinemon, the Southern forces is led by Denjiro. Combined, there are more than 5,000 troops.
That's a lot!
Yep. Oh, and while they're running, we see rainbow-like beast pirates partying. The lighting kind of reminds me of when in JoJo, during serious moments, the colors change. Except, way more extreme. Meanwhile, we see the Kid Pirates going their own way with Kid all, "I'll take Kaido's head!"
Gee, what a broken record!
Well, it's Kid. Luffy tries to stop Kid, but Kid's all, "I don't care!" While we're on that topic, I see Kid after Wano all, "Okay, Kaido's dead, it's every man for himself now." At that point, I'd say, since this is the Yonko saga, I think the final saga will be called the Worst Generation Saga. Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. So then we cut to underwater where Kiki is worried Luffy is gonna ruin everything by failing to win, which Traffy's all, "Idiots won't go down that easily."
Ain't that the truth?
Then we cut back to the Fire Festival. Man, I really can't get over how amazing this is. Just look at them go. One Piece anime, you've come a long way. I honestly believe that in some ways it surpasses One Punch Man and Demon Slayer, or at the very least it rivals it. Underground, we see Kanjuro knock out some underlings since only the higher-ups know he's not an Akazaya anymore. I stand by what I said a few reviews ago. Kanjuro is good enough to be an A-list actor without much difficulty, and that should go without saying. Oh, suddenly Momo spots a knife. Let's go! Oh, so close. Though not much he could have done, tied up anyway. Guess it was just added there to give Momo some false hope to believe in. Pretty evil, Oda. Suddenly, we see Luffy running, yelling, Gilzo! Till he reaches the party. Oh my god, so many bright colors. One Piece anime, you rock! Oh, suddenly we see regular colors and that Luffy is gonna have a hard time finding Kid. We then see Zoro exploring, but then gets offered some booze, but then stops when they mention Ibisu and Okabura Town. Oh, but then we cut to Frankie showing off his new toys. I'm talking about the one, the only, Black Rhino FRU4. Oh my goodness, amazing! That's just the start. Here's Brachio Tank 5. And to top it all off, Chopper is a tank commander. Lucky duck! Not just Chopper. Usopp is the sniper for the tank. Man, those two are gonna have so much fun. I just know it. Oh, but then they find out about Zoro and Luffy went off after Kid, and, well, here's their reactions. Oh, but I know what tops that. Sanji's reaction when he finds out he can't be in the same pod as Nami and Carrot since there's no room. Oh, but Usopp gets to be there and feel their boobs. Man, he really is lucky. But what are you gonna do? Wait, did Frankie just say he's gonna combine the vehicles? Oh boy, I'm excited! Wah! Super! Look at Chopper! Wah! I feel like a rock star! 'Cause you are one, Brooke. Oh, well, guess we'll see the combination later this arc. We see Jinbei and Robin talking, but suddenly I spot Kaido's son. Man, I can't wait to hear that guy's voice. I'm sure it's gonna sound really, foreign, majestic, that's the word. We then see a meeting at the Tobiropo. Man, I love Alti. I wish she was my girlfriend, and then no one would ever hurt me. They'd have to answer the her first. And I'd have a tall girlfriend. She's 5'8", I'm 5'5", so, After that, we cut back to Zoro hearing Beast Pirates just laugh at the people of Ibisu and Okabura Town's hardships. And then... Oh my god! Did you see that? Did you see that, Pikachu? I saw that! Oh my god! Zoro has Conqueror's Haki! It's revealed! It's set in stone! He has Conqueror's Haki! Oh my god, this is so exciting! Oh, but don't worry, guys. Zoro just writes it off as, they're just drunk. Real funny. They won't suspect a thing. Then we see Luffy about to eat some offered meat, and then stops when they say it's not for Okabura or Ibisu Town people, which guilt trips Luffy into not eating it since it reminds him of Thomas struggling. Oh, but suddenly someone drops Oshiroku on them. Are they crazy? Queen's right there! He'll kill them! I don't know. He's busy performing, so I think they're safe from him. But Luffy is another matter entirely, as he knocks the pot off with his fist held up in the air and there's a red glow in his eyes. Shit's about to go down! Totally. But not right now because that's the end of the episode. Oh, bummer! Hey guys, looking back on it now, it's been pretty stupid what I said, like, the guards not being strict. Well, I shouldn't be surprised since it's the frickin' Fire Festival. I mean, this is pretty much the day where Kaido's crew is all, oh, don't worry, you can slack off. But I'm sure they slack off regardless, even without it. But it's just the higher-ups are a lot less strict about it since it's the anniversary of, well, we don't know, but we know it's important. And I'm honestly not surprised at all that Zoro has Conqueror's Haki. I mean, it has been foreshadowed quite a bit. Mr. Morgie even made a pretty in-depth video on it. And not just Mr. Morgie, a lot of other YouTubers, which I can't think of on the top of my head. Mr. Morgie's the only one I can think of right now, but his is probably the best. Anyway, yeah, Zoro has been fated to defeat Mihawk. That is pretty much his end game, like his ultimate boss battle. And, well, he has to have conquerors to, like, see it as an equal. And also, guys, a small spoiler. This isn't going to be anything too big, but Conqueror's Haki does get an upgrade in usefulness later this arc. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, that's my spoil-less spoil. Alright, and I wonder if Luffy and Zoro and probably Kid are gonna blow their cover the next episode. Well, if not the next episode, probably the episode right before it. I mean, that's my predictions. Who it'll be? Who knows? We'll find out. And last thing, I actually learned how to perfect making thumbnails. Like the one I used right now. Up until now, I've just been... half the thumbnails I made half the thumbnails that I have on my videos are from people who make it for me. And, which Kakarot Senju, sorry, I'm a little forgetful. Anyway, he makes my thumbnails and I don't even have to pay him, but I learned how to perfect it, so now I'll get more thumbnails, so look forward to that in the future. Alright.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, press that bell icon for more anime and manga content. Alright, here's the after show.
So you guys know how in my earliest videos that I still have on, that I have not deleted, that I had a buzz cut? Well, there's an interesting story about that particular buzz cut, and it also involves the oldest living phone that I still have. Yeah, just look at it. It's really broken and stuff. I've had this since Christmas of 2018. That's right, 2018. Long time. Anyway, so for a few weeks, my mom had been asking Ron, my mom's boyfriend, to give me a haircut, and when he finally did, he gave me a buzz cut, and I specifically told him I only want just a little off the top, nothing too big, but he gave me a fucking buzz cut. Oh, but that's not the worst part, far from it. To top it all off, he drew an X on the top of my head, shaved in. And then he did that comment like, oh, we can say you're a robot boy. I wanted to punch him, but there was a big size difference. Anyway, I was okay, fine. I'd just wear a hat, but sometimes Ron would even tell people about it when I had a hat on, just to poke fun at me, just to get on my fucking nerves. Man, why did he...
Daddy, calm down. It was a long time ago. Your hair's awesome now.
Fine, Pikachu. Just hearing that. Some of my friends laughed at me. Even some of my staff at my school giggled at least a little. But after a while, it was around May, that was like when we were in the mountains, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, he's done. He's made fun of me for the last time, so I got a metal wire and drilled in an X on the front of his car in memoir of the X he gave me. And honestly, I really didn't think he'd care too much about the car getting the scar. Right. Anyway, I didn't think he'd care too much about it, seeing as how it was pretty beat up to begin with. But no, he was all, Rachel, give me his phone. I'm gonna go off on him, Rachel. Oh. So I had to give him this phone. So he still let me use it, but for the next few months I had to ask his permission sometimes. And if I was bad, he took this away as punishment. Eventually, I think he's gotten over it and even got a brand new car. But yeah, I'm serious. I really thought at most he was just gonna give me the middle finger and then cut off the weed he was gonna give me. But no, he was about to attack me. Yeah, that's an example of, I just hate that guy. You know what, one day I'll make an after show of why I hate him. I think I even said that in this.
Get like at least a few million, go away fly, a few million subs. Alright? If you could lock one person up in a mental institute, who would it be? Ronald Fry, my mom's ex-boyfriend. I'll make an entire video on that one day, but for now, I'll just say it's because I hate his guts. Alright?
Yeah, so look forward to that video in the future. I'm gonna go really in depth in something. Who knows, I might even cry. I know I did with that particular thing he did. Yeah. Oh, you'll know in about a month or two. Alright. Later, guys. This is summer!